Hello and welcome to Baatchit with Cafemutual. My name is Suhail Chabla and today I'm joined by Sandeep Tandon, founder, MD and CIO of Quant Mutual Funds. Mr. Tandon, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Good.
So as we all know, Quant was one of the first fund houses to launch SIF. And Mr. Tandon, you're at today's first ever SIF Summit is taking place in India. What do you make of it? How are you speaking to everyone? How are the distributors? What is the response?
So I think from a Cafe Mutual perspective, it's a good initiative because a lot of people have their own apprehension about this product. Because obviously these concerns can be only addressed through education, talking to them, hand-holding, explaining the strategies, and over a period of time, people will have their own experience also with the product. It's a time-consuming process, but it's a good thing.
All right. Now, as we know, Quant has launched quite a few SIS already. What's next for Quant MF?
We just closed our multi-asset allocated fund. We are opening another SIF on 27th of this month, which is known as sector rotation fund.
All right.
It is like how you can rotate sector, focus sector sort of thing, and you have a long short opportunity on that.
Okay, understood. And right now there are quite a few categories of SIF. We have a hybrid long short, equity long short, equity X top 100, asset allocator, and now sector rotator. So how should an MFT decide which fund goes to what client?
Okay. So very simple. What we have done, made it very simple. Let's say instead of saying hybrid, people understand BAS. Every mutual fund industry, distributor, even investor understand BAF.
Right.
So we call our hybrid product as a long short BAF, the long short BAF.
Right.
So what it means, we're going to run exactly like a BAF where you do 35-40% equity exposure. The advantage over BAF is that I have option to cut down my beta by 25%. And it's a better beta management product. It's less risky than BAF also. And similarly, if I say people understand flexi, so our equity product, we call it the long short flexi tab.
Okay.
It becomes easy. Then you have how you have mid and small. Our X100 people don't understand, but people understand split, then mid and small together.
Right.
So we're saying the long short split funds. Now, recently, when we launch our multi-asset fund, the people understand. So we talk about the multi-asset strategy, long short multi-asset strategy. I mean, just product which is just launching on 27, we are calling it a long short sectoral fund. So what you can do in sectoral funds, here you're talking about, you can select 4 sectors and you can play long short strategy in that. So the long short sectoral fund. So that's this product we are defining. So people understand category, we are trying to link with that. Easy to explain rather than explaining some of the complex product. People think, oh, this is something new.
Okay.
And let's unlink what is the existing one and then you get just a long short extension, a prefix like that.
All right, understood. Now, just like you've simplified these product names, sometimes MFDs can have a hard time simplifying a product with this shorting element because clients can sometimes find it a little complex. What advice would you give to distributors to simplify this product for clients?
See, very simple message what every distributor has to educate clients about the risk-adjusted returns. Today, when you compare two mutual fund scale, because you're only looking at absolute return or maximum relative return, you don't know what risk the particular fund manager has taken to generate the similar alpha. When you start investing in SIF, you will be forced to look at the risk-adjusted number more closely because a lot of derivative exposure is there. And people like to understand your long-short ratio, what is the gross exposure, net exposure running. So this product will actually educate a lot of people about the risk-adjusted returns and various strategies which you can apply. So it's a more of a grooming thing also for the investor and distributor that something new will come and it's the first time people start understanding the importance of risk-adjusted measure. And obviously last 2 years has been challenging. So people will understand more opportunity which is coming in this space.
All right, understood. And as we know, the number of distributors who have registered for SIF have been rising, about 6,000 now.
Yeah.
So how do you think the industry can bring in even more distributors? We know that there's a 2 lakh plus pool of mutual fund distributors. How can they take a bigger share of that pie?
I think, see, look at the summit like these, educate people. Okay, we ourselves spend a lot of time in educating people about it. I think any new product comes, it takes some time, right? my own assessment is that at least take at least 3 years for people to really understand and become comfortable. The only bit of advice which I always say, please invest your own money first. Okay, every distributor, and ask your clients whoever has ability to invest 10 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees per AMC, which means we have 5 schemes, you can actually invest 2 lakh rupees each. Unless you invest, you will never be able to gain the experience. Otherwise, it will remain always an academic exercise. I'm not saying you go out and put large money. Just start with 10 lakh rupees and see the experience over the next 3 years, next 5 years. Then you realize this is a new product where superior risk-adjusted returns are coming. So a lot of people consider SIF products are more risky. Actually, from a risk perspective, they're less risky. What regulator also wants, that this product is a usage of derivative is high, and it is more meant for more sophisticated investor who are in more understanding of risk and financial acumen to understand these products before investing.
All right. But what are the risks associated with SIF?
So risks are similar what are associated with any mutual fund. SIFs, okay. Your market risk is similar. But if you are able to cut down beta by 30% max, obviously some risk we are able to cut. So that itself is a very big achievement that you are talking about a scenario where you can cut down your beta by 25%. It's a great opportunity, frankly speaking.
All right. Now I want to ask you a question. As we know, we've had geopolitical tensions for a while. What is your medium-term outlook on equity markets?
So we have to be slightly more constructive. Beginning April, 1st April, in our fact sheet, we talked about this is a time to capitalize the opportunity, don't capitulate. We have seen signs of exhaustion, and from a risk perspective, we believe worst is behind us, but best is yet to come. So I think I'm more optimistic. We have seen challenging 2.5 years. Okay, first time we are becoming constructive on the small cap. We were very early to call a call in July 2024. It's a risk off period. Okay, and since then we have been cautious. So you can say after nearly 2 years, we are coming and saying that this is the time to optimize the current opportunity. So in India, from a medium term and long term, great, and timing can be slightly better than this. When everybody has given up, we've seen signs of capitulation in the market and a great inflection point to take into it.
All right. Well, thank you for that answer.
Yeah.
Now, my final question is, there are distributors out there who aren't currently distributing SIF, of course. What is your message to them? Why should these distributors recommend SIFs?
So the only suggestion which I can give, SIF are superior product from a risk-adjusted return perspective. We are not advising you sell your mutual fund and move to SIF. We are only saying you add SIF also to your portfolio, so you get better diversification, additional source of alpha, and lesser volatility in your overall combined portfolio. And hence, this is a must strategy in your portfolio, and everybody should try to learn and understand that this product will actually bring down the beta of your portfolio rather than increasing the risk.
All right. Well said.
Yeah, thank you for
joining us in this interview. This has been Baatchit with Cafemutual. Thank you, Mr. Tandon, and we'll catch you next time with more in Leaders of the Industry.